Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies.
No,
Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
They do it with VOD, I guess, Spence, the video on demand review. They take like someone that was playing the game, sometimes a commander, sometimes somebody else, and they'll just like look at the map and this is how we did. It's like, I don't know, like hell at this, yeah. We were doing good here, we weren't doing good here, and that kind of stuff. And I was thinking,
Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game.
Because it advances tomorrow, I'll be at the football game. So you're playing some sort of Lego game?
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They won't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense will have the opening possession of the game. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. The give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, the sweet shoot gets him free. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I don't want to game yet.
To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi.
One. They've been close. And another one. And then the rest of them are out.
Touchdown, Aggie. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Should I start her next treatment on Monday? So kind of feeling good, enjoying this, but knowing
nice
that
job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Yeah, Yeah.
Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, the ground game. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Yeah, remember, she was also taking this ivermectin
nice job being gapped sound by this defense. Here you go. Watch what this offense does.
I think is what has probably contributed to the good feeling. Because it was like pretty much like within a couple days of starting to feel like, which I think it's too fast to make them that much of a difference. In my opinion, I could be totally
down your end zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Picks up the first down, still moving. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rebels have this offense rolling.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her.
They have it now at the 45.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Just a short pass to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Another first down. Man,
Say that again?
This defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now.
Oh.
It's that bad.
I was trying to understand English, and it's like, I don't understand what she's saying. Hola, señorita.
The give to the tailback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Oh, really? I'm in Colorado there. Huh.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Aggies! How about
I had a fair amount of Hispanic population, maybe 30%.
You know, this offense coming into this season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level. And he showed it here. That last carry
that's
was
funny,
his
I lived in
10th rushing
Chambersburg,
touchdown of the season.
and they had a lot of Hispanic people there. But most of them, oddly enough, were from Guatemala. And I don't know why Guatemala.
Pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
But people, there was a holiday. It wasn't actually, I'm not calling it it wasn't even a holiday. There was a day that they called Mexican Christmas. I didn't know what Mexican Christmas was. So I'm asking people, what is Mexican Christmas? Well, Mexican Christmas was the one day out of the year in the borough when you could put whatever you wanted to out front of your house and the garbage trucks would pick it up. But, so when people are putting all this stuff out, beds, furniture, whatever, a lot of Hispanic people are coming by and picking it up. Hence Mexican Christmas. But the funny thing was, is like most of the people that they saw in the town, they were not Mexican. They were Guatemalan.
They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Yeah. It does sound nice, doesn't it?
They'll
Yeah.
room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And dude, I put stuff out before,
came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
By the time I go put out the sidewalk and go back to my garage or in the house or simply my backyard to get more, they are not, like, there's things that are missing. I was like, why put that out? Didn't I put that out? Yeah, I did put it out, and it's gone now.
They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout. Can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi using the quick game. And he's able to share one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's doing great right now.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Pretty much. So it's not like completely involved, but it's, man, it's today, it's just very, 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 very patchy.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety or a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
Well, is it hard for you to concentrate?
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
That's okay. All right, we'll see you.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged
If it makes you mad at each other,
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Games that
as a head coach,
we would play
what didn't
where
I say? What didn't I do to get my team
if you're
ready
playing
to go? Because we look
that you play until you die, and then you kind of control the rest of it. Like you're doing couch. Like, I don't know if you remember, like Tomb Raider. Like one of the first. You ever played Tomb Raider?
Oh,
really? Okay.
He had no shot.
it's a cool game. Interesting fact. There's a lead character is called Lara Croft. She's obviously a female. Okay, you've seen the Tomb Raider movies that have Angelina Jolie.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this
so
game
there's
over.
a female character, and a lot of people are like, why did you have a female character? And she's like, and comic book correct. And the people were like, they had all these theories about, and someone was like, when we were testing the game, the way the game was set up, the camera was behind the person, and you were watching the person just run around and stuff. And the person was like, very simply, if I have to spend all these hours staring at someone's backside, I want it to be a woman, not a man. So that's how they had a female character.
You just can't go backwards there.
But anyways, we would play, and then I would kill, and you start at whatever your last stage was, and give it to her. And sometimes she would last for 10 seconds. I'm playing for 5 minutes, and she lasts for 10 seconds. And then we would do this thing where that doesn't count. You have to last at least a minute, before the handoff counts.
Oh, better look out!
Returner is tackled at the 44, and your Texas A&M Aggies will take over.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense,
yeah, that's,
ready to go to work.
Monsters Incorporated.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, how about that play? Curl route, and the receiver, as soon as he turned around against zone coverage, the ball was right on him, so he's able to catch it and go get the first.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Snags it over the middle. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
How's the dog doing?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Not too bad. Red.
From the gun, the running back has it. Shows him the stiff arm.
I'll tell you what, more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box,
more
big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run.
8, 9, 10,
the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
We got him as a stray, so we're not 100%
Might as well give it to him again. He'll get it down to
I didn't say he got him as a stray. He was from a shelter. But
Guys, let's
they,
take a
you know,
minute here and talk
obviously
about Texas A&M. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability...
Touchdown, Aggie!
I think pretty good height. Seems for the most part normal.
Play starts with the quarterback making the right decision. Get the defense to come to him.
The abnormal stuff, or what I see from the abnormal stuff is
and does the rest.
He does. And he also had
stuff.
good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers
Happen, what
outside
life
helping
might
him
be
out.
like.
But, man, with his speed, when
Like I
he's
said,
on
there
the
was a
perimeter,
week,
the options
the
executed
first
that
week
well.
after
It is
chemo
virtually
and into the
impossible to
second
stop.
week as well. That was when it was bad, and I was kind of thinking, oh, dude, this is how this is going to be.
Ready to try the
This is going
point
to be really
after.
rough. And then I'm glad it got a lot better. She had chemo on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday started getting bad, Thursday was really bad, and it kind of stayed that way. But Sunday, she was like feeling real good. So it was like a week, you know.
And with
Like
the
it
extra
didn't
point, the
start
lead
on
is
Monday.
even bigger. We check in with
Tuesday,
Kevin
she was
Connors.
tired.
What's going on, Kevin?
On Tuesday, and she had a second treat Sunday, so it was kind of like Wednesday night. And so if you look at it like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you have like 4 days that are real bad. And actually today I was like, how did it feel? And she was like, well, I feel like I was going to pass out. But I don't know how much of that is like because she was tired, she wasn't eating well, and didn't have an appetite. You still got to eat.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From inside his
But
own
there was a
head,
weekend
let's see
that
what he gets.
Robert and
He
I
was hoping for something a
went
little
up
more
to,
dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Notre Dame,
And the
Southern
offense
Indiana,
takes the
for
field,
a
ready to go back to work.
trip.
Well, the good news about
to
this
visit
drive,
college.
Jesse, it can't go
And he
worse
like,
than last
but
time
we
for
were
a pick
there
on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David,
And
to
that
help
was
your quarterback
good
turn
for
the
us, I
page is
think.
just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick
Alex
up the first
is
down.
more
And the
emotional
quarterback knew exactly where he wanted
more
to go with the
sensitive
football, had time,
than
spins the ball deep.
Robert is.
Nice job by this offense,
He's my youngest,
understanding
yeah.
what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to
No, what
protect
is
this
that?
guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
This time on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Rebels are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4,
It's
and
not
we
so
are not going to
you wouldn't
complain.
classify this like a
Halfway there on
spiritual
first down,
gift
it's second and
per se,
5.
anything like that.
Give to the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Keeps the play going. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beal. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Never a doubt. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll start the return inside.
You know, it's funny. You just said,
Nice job
we like it was this, but you said that we like to talk a lot about our feelings, and then you stopped and you're like, but like anyway. So you just kind of like moved on. And did you subliminally feel like you were talking about a lot about yourself or something? Did you even catch that?
Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Crosses the 35. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
I know.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Across the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors.
I've taken tests like that. Like, I know it's not saying it's the same thing, but like love language, there's a gift test. So there was some sort of test. And I don't know if it was a personality, but I don't know if it was number, but I want to say it was...
Even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. Finding open areas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside.
There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They ran it on first down, now on second. Little touch pass to the receiver. And some room to work. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal.
love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be key.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And he made the extra point.
Yeah, if you want
problem.
to, if there's an online link, like somebody,
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to
Are
just
there
sit back and rush 4
multiple,
guys on that
like one
play.
you can
They're
pick
going
that's
to
like
send
3?
the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Lost one deep down the right side. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Is it actually mine? Okay. All right.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Slithers into space. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah.
They've got it at the 12.
great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it from the gun. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
When I have some
Rides
crazy
the back
game
and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense...
Turning on the Jets. The 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Extending the play. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Video that you sent, and one of the things I looked at, I was like, there are all these controls, and I'm like, I don't even know how to do this stuff.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start
because when we play Battlefield, there's a bunch of there's a bunch of stuff, and I used to play it. I don't remember the nuance, you know what I mean? And then this is going to be pretty daunting, and I'm okay. We'll have to see, and then it's just going to depend, you know, how things work with Christine's treatment and stuff. And she missed like 2 weeks of work, and just got to be careful and stuff. I don't think this is important stuff.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the
The
deficit
team that I'm playing
remains
is a
huge.
small school.
And I know a lot of
Very,
people are
very,
scratching
very
their
small
heads
school.
why they try to kick that
Like,
field goal.
their
You're in the
team
fourth
ratings
quarter,
are
you're
like
down a
in the
boatload of
60s.
points. A field goal
And my team
isn't
ratings
going
are
to
like...
do it. You want to win this game. You need touchdowns.
No.
For every
It's
possession they
just
get from
like
here
I'm
on
just saying
out,
the
man, you
team
got
that
to
I'm
be
playing
way more aggressive.
in my game.
So
The
Texas
football
A&M
team,
offense returns
they're a
to
very
the field.
small school with like...
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
And
Everything their
like
play
my team is
caller
in the
is
90s,
dialing up.
and it's
These
like
guys
51 to 6
offensively
like
have
right
been
now in
able
the
to
fourth
go
quarter.
out and execute.
And I'm trying, it's like,
Yeah, and it's just
I try to
maintain the lead.
run,
Keep
and
doing
not
what
pass
you've been
too
doing.
much.
You got a big...
Turning it on.
And
Great pickup as
What's
they'll
that?
keep this drive moving, and they've got it up
yeah,
to 55.
and not to try to,
Offense has a
I'm not
huge
trying to
lead
throw
right
the
now
ball
in the
like
fourth
80
quarter.
yards.
They're just going
As
to
a matter of
run
fact,
this
I'm not even
football
supposed to
try
throw the
to ice
ball.
the game. Being more
I
dominant,
don't think,
being more physical at the point of attack.
like first, second, or third. First, second down, but only throw it on third. Yeah,
Looking
it's
to
just
throw
to try
on
to keep
first
things
down.
kind of
On the run, fires downfield.
balanced. And I just threw the ball. I shouldn't have done that.
He's finally stopped.
But it's like I'm not really
before he
paying
takes it
attention
into the
either.
red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
So I've always
Well, I love
been
play callers that
that.
want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go with a direct snap. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting decision. Are you going to try to pad it with a field goal, or do you want to stay aggressive, Dave?
And what's nice is you got this big lead, so it really doesn't matter whichever you choose, but you can grab the points or you can go to try to put this nail in the coffin.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Going right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out
So
of
they are
hand.
changing Call of Duty now?
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Oh, so I guess that's good. I think it makes a better game. Competition is better too.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
The next Call of Duty.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the net.
There he goes.
For Call of Duty?
Pickup
Or for
on the
Battlefield?
ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop. He's going to throw deep right side. And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Got it near midfield. He's going to get loose. He won't get it. It's a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense.
I think okay. This week was better than last week. I think I was the disagreement that I had with Kristen about whether just stay inside all the time and be safe or get out and enjoy
Lights
life.
out, and the offense obviously just continues
I
to
think I was
pour it
spending too
on.
much time
This
maybe
is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complimentary football.
And it was good
And the
to
extra point just tacks a little bit more onto
maybe
this
not blowing
huge
as much.
lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific
Yeah,
showdown
I mean,
this
because I was
week,
at church
guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
And then thinking,
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And just thinking about how that, and then
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football...
do so well. But she felt better after a few days. So I'm just interested to see in this next treatment how she feels.
There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day.
I
I'm
will
trying to
do
put
all
a
of this
drive
stuff at
together
once,
here,
not
maybe to just get
a
some
treatment
kind of
and then
momentum,
some other stuff
something
2 days
positive,
later.
maybe something in the
The
locker
thing
room
that
we
we're
can
really
talk about
hoping
that
is
didn't
this
go wrong.
senior night in October. It's October. It must be near the end of October, yeah. And
the Rebels with a
I'm
long
hoping
way
she's
to go
able
after
to
the loss on the last play.
still
Wants to fire on second down. A little
walk around
screen to the
across the
running
field.
back.
This is what happens.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
All the seniors in there do is say, this is Robert's time,
They want to find a way to pull this one out.
you know,
You make up the
we've done
game
this,
plan and not a lot on the play
and the
sheet for
crowd
this.
cheers for
Third
it
and
and all
long
that
from
stuff. It's
inside their
fine
own
with them.
20.
But we've always looked at it and been like, oh,
Looking to
it's
throw, and he
going to be
needs
so
a
nice
chunk
and really
play.
to do that with Robert.
He's taking a deep
And
shot late in the
then
game.
it's like in this first half, I'm like,
And this defense has put a
gotta make
game
it to this
together.
far.
Like, it is hard to put all
And I
the
think
facets of
realistically,
defense together. Run
it'll be
defense,
better
pass
than that,
defense.
but-
They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this
I'm
football
hopeful
game.
that this,
He'll return it from around the 50.
I've
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field.
I told you, like, she had a cousin that was on
This
it.
game, we'll see if
And
they
he
just
was
try
like
to run out
walking
the
towards
clock and get out with a victory. victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed.
I think he basically goes to the family reunion
yeah,
because he wants
and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill? Do we
say
keep
goodbye
trying
to
to
people,
score
you know?
points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them.
He's
Or
too
they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Well, he takes this treatment, and within 4 months he's declared cancer free. And like a year later, he's like flourishing.
They'll run the ball.
So
The
if
clock
we
is
can
on
get
their
a
side.
similar
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red
result,
zone at the 19.
yeah, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
If you know,
great job by
sometimes
this offense, and I'll tell
when
you
I'm
what,
still trying to play this
fourth
game, I
quarter,
get
you
distracted.
have the lead.
It's hard
That's
for me to think and
exactly
analyze
what you
things on
want
the
to do.
screen.
Lean on these guys, run the football, eat
yeah.
that clock.
They'll try the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fights off a defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5.
61.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are
And that
over.
was just
Certainly
me.
an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very
No,
tough
I had,
after
and I'm not
suffering that
playing
loss,
another
but you
person.
wonder,
I'm playing
David, if this might be a
with
blessing in
This is
disguise
just
for
the way
them,
the
because
team
sitting here
schedule
with
is.
one loss late
Like,
in the year,
it's the
their
second
college
game of the
football
year.
playoff hopes
It's
very
like,
much alive still. Now, can they turn this into
play
a
the
positive
player.
and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The players are such a low quality, they can't really compete. So they're on my schedule, so I gotta play them. But I tried to use a lot of my backups, running backs and stuff. I didn't throw an incomplete pass the whole game. I used 3 quarterbacks and they all had 100% completion rate. 8 out of 8, 7 out of 7, and 1 out of 1. But then ran the ball with my number 1 running back 17 times, my second running back 16 times, and my quarterback 7. So that wasn't like, didn't throw a lot of deep passes. I wasn't trying to run the score up. So. I did finish with like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sacks in the game. 3 interceptions. Probably should have put subs in earlier.